97.3 Citi FM. Relevant radio, always.
Hello and welcome to Citi TV. My name is Umaru Sanda Amadu. This is Politicos, your weekly news analysis program. This week, a number of issues. The central medical stores got burnt exactly a year ago, January. Report is out. A number of people have been fingered. Also, Smarties, the bus branding deal that never goes. We have new figures coming up. This week, after a year of investigations, the report is out on the central medical stores at Tema. That blaze, we understand now from the report, was a deliberate act by some arsonists within the establishment. What exactly is the reason? What are they hiding? Now, my colleague Sixtus Don Ulo was just at the press conference this afternoon, and he's back. So, Sixtus, who addressed the press conference?
The press conference was addressed by the Attorney General of the Republic, Marietta Brew Apia. And
she gave us a number of people who we are told are behind the fire outbreak at the central medical stores. What was the reason for which they set the place ablaze?
Indeed, we are told from the press conference that the investigations revealed that there were massive frauds and thefts going on at the central medical stores. And so the people there, a cabal that has been termed the network at the stores, attempted covering up the evidence that could implicate them as a result of an investigation that was going on at the particular time. So the whole arson was masterminded to ensure that that evidence was buried so that they wouldn't get prosecuted.
So they gave us a list of people who were behind the scenes, but the central figure, the character who set the place ablaze, have we been told who he is, and is he in the list of the...
Yes. We know who he is by name, but he is not in custody yet. He's one Samuel Dogbe. He's reported to be a laborer. As of the time, he was a laborer at the central medical stores, and he was the one who directly set fire to the place.
So there you have it. So the central medical stores, after a year, some 200 million Ghana cedis worth of drugs had been burnt at the central medical stores. It took the Committee, National Security for that matter, a year to investigate. We are now told a gentleman has been identified who was contracted by a number of other workers at the central medical stores. No arrest has been effected yet. So this week, a startling revelation came up. The report that the Attorney General presented to the Chief of Staff that necessitated the exit of Jifar Tivo as Minister for Transport. Now, we have got information here at Citi FM that the 3.6 million cedis that was paid to Smarties that led to all those issues at the Transport Ministry relating to the Metro Mass branding saga. There are a lot of other complications. For instance, we've heard that procurement was not done before the deal was signed. Duke Opoku Mensah is with Citi FM. We are the first to come up with this story. What do we know?
Okay, so first off, the report was prepared by the Attorney General upon the request by the Chief of Staff after the revelation that there was some rot involved in the deal. First off, the agreement as its contracts of this nature must go to the Attorney General for advice. It did not go to the Attorney General as stated in the report that we have. It didn't go to the Attorney General for advice as to how best to
execute what a regular practice would be.
Would be, yes. And then secondly, the issue with procurement. The Ministry of Transport requested for sole sourcing based on considerations such as the fact that the 116 buses first needed to be executed under a certificate of urgently, that the 116 buses needed to be put on the road to solve the issues of urban transport, particularly when around that time transport fares had just been increased. So that urgency was there. Then secondly, they also said that it would be a national security threat if the issues or the buses were not branded quickly to be put on the road.
So we know that Smarties claimed the deal at the end of the day, but also from the report that we have gleaned, Mechanical Lloyd and Japan Motors, we are told, was going to charge less for the same job. Yet Smarties was given the deal to go ahead and execute. Do you think there was value for money?
So this is what the Attorney General did. He conducted what is known as a value for money audit, and he went to 3 different companies: Mechanical Alloy, Smartty Motors, and then Japan Motors. And the price quotations he was given in the course of just a day was that the price range for branding 116 buses of the magnitude that we had brought in was between 1.5 million Ghana cedis and 1.7 million Ghana cedis. So we would remember that the Attorney General, based on the report, said that 1.9 million cedis had to be paid back to the government of Ghana coffers by Smarties. That is where that came from. So actually, it was after the value for money audit was done by the Attorney General that came from. That's how come we got those figures.
So we had people who were going to do it at a better price, but we didn't go for them. We rather went for an inflated figure, which we are now being told has to be refunded to the state.
Another startling thing was also the fact that the contract was signed and executed even before approval was given by the Public Procurement Authority.
That is revealing. And that's what we found this week for you. The report from the Attorney General to the Chief of Staff, which led to the exit of Jifar Ativo as Transport Minister. There were more to what we have seen in the public. Are we expecting more to resign? Sir John of the NPP, former General Secretary, says do not expect anybody to be prosecuted or brought to book for the same deal. My name is Umaru Sanda Amadu. That's how we wrap up Politicos on Citi TV.